Hey, Goliathon volunteer, this is Phil McFarland, and I am here at Circus Maximus 2.0 with Paul Stone.
What's up, guys?
We're going to go over how to be a successful obstacle volunteer at Circus Maximus.
Okay, so the way this works is you're going to be here volunteering with a group, okay? So you want one person in your group to be the obstacle greeter. So you're kind of greeting people as they come in on the course, letting them know they're at Circus Maximus, and making them aware of the rules at this obstacle, okay? So we want to make sure that they're fully aware of these rules so that when they go through the obstacle, they can't say, oh, I didn't know I couldn't do that, okay? So let's take a look here. At the approach to this obstacle, first element is climb the bars, cross the platform, traverse the rings, okay? So G3 actually has some other stuff out there, some rings, but other stuff that they need to traverse that are hanging type holds, all right? Once they get into the obstacle a little ways, there's a rope swing. They need to climb to the platform, and then within 15 seconds, they need to swing from that platform, which means they can't just freeze up there. It's a little bit scary from the top of the platform to do the rope swing, so they need to make sure that they are ready to go. If they take more than 15 seconds, then you got to ask them to get off the obstacle, okay? And that's a failed attempt. When they swing across the rope swing, they need to touch the landing pad before the ground, which means they don't have to touch it with both feet, but whatever they hit, whatever they touch first needs to be the landing pad, okay? So let's take a look at the obstacle. As a judge, you want to be paying attention to people as they come in here. Once they grab onto here and they take their foot off the ground, that's starting, okay? So they can't start and then come back down and be like, whoa, this wasn't what I expected. So you need to climb up here, across the pad, across the platform, and then across the rings. Let's take a look at G2. All right, these bars are a little further apart, but same basic principle. They've got to climb up these bars and go over the top bar, okay? So some people might think they can squeeze through here, and they could squeeze through here, but they need to know that they got to go up and over, all the way up and over the top, okay? All right, so G3, there's only 2 pipes, but they've got to do the same thing. All right, once they come up, they got to go all the way up over the top and not through the middle. Okay, so all the way up over the top and across the platform like this, okay? Out here, they've got to size it up and work their way across, okay? So we're gonna come down and look at the rope swing. If you're volunteering out here, if somebody touches yellow or drops to the ground, they're done. They need to come off the obstacle and they need to go to the end and be recorded as a failed attempt. Be careful in the middle. As they come down off the rings, they have to come across this. It might be easy to grab with your hand here. That's a failed attempt. They've got to make it across. All right, and then they've got to go up to the top of the platform. Once they get on the platform, they have 15 seconds. They shouldn't need that much time, but they have that. They're going to swing across, and they need to hit the landing platform. You can tell people here on the G3, there's a little red tie in the middle, and that's what they want to grab onto when they're up on top of the platform, because that'll get them to the right place when they land, okay? So hit the landing platform. You need to give them a band if they've successfully completed it, and whether they've been successful or not, they need to have their wrists scanned. All right, Phil, anything I'm missing there?
I think that was about everything. Just remember that all participants need to be recorded into the scoring app, even the failed attempts. So get them in there. If you have any questions throughout the day, we will be around to check in on you. Just try to be as consistent as possible, and thank you for being here. We'll see you on the course.